Hey everyone, Archie here. Today we're lighting up your party with Asian chicken and baby corn lettuce wraps. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. A few very familiar Asian flavors are on the table today. All I'll say to you is think yuk sung. This is a dish that's bordering on exactly that, and it's perfect to pass around parties and have outside in the garden when the sun is shining. Let's crack on and look at the ingredients, shall we? As ever, the ingredient list is in the description below. We're going to need some hoisin and sriracha sauce, some sesame and neutral oil, soy sauce, lemon or lime juice, some onion, some red bell pepper, some minced or ground chicken, some baby corn sliced, some garlic and some ginger, a gem lettuce, and a couple of green onions to sprinkle and make it look pretty. What a lovely selection of colourful ingredients. Absolutely amazing. And I promise you, when you put them all together, it's going to blow you away. Let's crack on and make a start. So before we start, I'm going to mix all the sauce ingredients up together in a little bowl. In goes the sriracha. I always struggle saying sriracha. Followed by hoisin. I love hoisin. Amazing if you put it in a little bit of gravy. Followed by some soy sauce, and I think that's dark soy sauce. All the ingredients in the description box below, don't forget. Click on more. Sesame oil, a fair amount of that. And now we're going to put some lemon or lime juice in to counteract all the sweetness. So mix the sauce ingredients up really well so they're nice and smooth and everything's mixed up nicely. Wok is on, or the pan is on, followed by some neutral oil. Get that nice and warm and throw in your finely chopped onions and your sliced peppers. Peppers are about the same length as my thumb, about 1.5 to 2. We're going to cook those for about 6 to 8 minutes until they're completely cooked through. There we are. Let's add the ground or the minced chicken. Ground chicken if you live in America or Canada, and minced in the UK. And you can, of course, use turkey if you prefer, or even pork. Not sure if beef is appropriate for this. We're looking for something that's quite light, something that's also quite bland, because those flavours are quite concentrated. So the flavours are going to make the dish in that sauce that we made earlier. So once the chicken is cooked through, I want you to bash it down with the back of a fork or the back of the wooden spoon and make sure everything is separated in tiny little ground-like pieces of meat, so that when we fill our lettuce leaves, it's easy to do. We don't want any clumps in there. And it will take you a few minutes to do this, and it's a bit of an annoying task, but it's worth it, I promise. Once that's cooked, let's throw in our sliced baby corn and our fresh ginger and fresh garlic. And all we're going to do with that now is cook that for a further 3 or 4 minutes over a medium flame. If you want to use a high flame, do so, but stir a little bit quicker so we don't catch the garlic or the ginger on the bottom. They do go bitter once they're burned. So once that's had a good few minutes being stir fried, now we're going to add those wonderful sauce ingredients that we mixed up earlier. Put all that sauce in. And we're going to cook this for around about 6 to 8 minutes. A, we want to allow all the flavours to become concentrated, and we want them to mix in with all our solids. And B, if there's any surplus liquid left in the dish, it's going to dry out. So 6 to 8 minutes cooking this away on a medium flame. And yes, the smells in the kitchen are beautiful. All those wonderful Chinese flavours mixed together, umami floating around. I'm going to put some pepper in. I'm not putting any salt in, but you have a taste. If you feel salt's fine, why you? Then add a little bit, but I would add just a tiny bit. Pepper goes in, I'm going to give that a stir, and it's ready. Now it's time to get the gem lettuce leaves all separated and fill them as best you can. And this is one of those jobs that everyone can get stuck in. Get the wife involved, get your husband involved, get the kids involved. I'm not sure the dog and the cat could help though. They'd probably end up eating it. But it's just a lovely little task that everyone can gather around the table. and you can all fill the lettuce leaves, all ready for your guests or for your garden party, whatever's going on. You could even have this in front of the TV when you're watching soccer, football, baseball, whatever. A few sprinkled shallots, or not shallots, a few sprinkled scallions, I should have said, or spring onions. And it really is a wonderful dish. It looks amazing because of the colours, and it really does taste fabulous too. And don't forget, there's very little carbs in this, apart from the sugar in all those sauces. It's a very healthy dish. That there is my Asian chicken and baby corn lettuce wraps, everybody. And as usual, please hit the like button. It's a huge boost with the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends. That would be amazing. And if you do cook this, please let me know how you find it in the comments below. It might not be spicy enough for you, it might be too spicy. But I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm going to eat all of that. I'm going to get stuck in. I'll see you guys very soon.